We watched 20 years of Eurovision, and we found the top 5 rock and metal songs of the last 20 years, and we're going to share those with you today. So let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is probably the most modern of the lot, and also probably the heaviest, especially in the bridge, which is probably the heaviest bit of music that Eurovision has ever seen. This post-hardcore track probably takes itself a little bit too seriously, although they do a key change in the last chorus, so maybe they know how to play the Eurovision game after all. This is Hungary's 2018 entry, Viszlát nyár, by the band AWS. Okay, so number 4 is a little bit of a cheat because they technically never actually made it to Eurovision. Their government reportedly failed to pay the fees required to enter the Eurovision contest to the EBU, and as a result, the entry was pulled just before the semi-final, which is a shame because it was said that the entry could have done quite well. The symphonic metal track is really one that riles you up and gets you going, and it has the honor of being one of the few Eurovision entries which has a guitar solo, which of course makes it the perfect candidate to be on this list. This is Romania's 2016 entry, Moment of Silence by Ovidiu Antun.
This hate is burning my soul in the darkest nights. Feel the power in you. Take a moment of silence and fight for the truth. Fight for the truth.
So coming in at number 3 is an act that mesmerized with their style and their demeanor as much as their songwriting and their riffs. Their rockstar attitude and their energetic performance won them a lot of fans, of course aided by the fact that they actually won the contest. And of course, you guessed it, I'm talking about Italy's 2021 entry, Zitti e Buoni by Måneskin. Alright, top 2. I originally thought that I couldn't really include this song because it wasn't heavy enough on the studio recording, but then when I went back and listened to the Eurovision performance and how that was mixed, it sounded pretty heavy. So then I felt like it actually deserved a place on this list. Of course, I have a bit of a Turkish bias because I'm Turkish, but this song was really good. It includes an extremely catchy chorus, a great stage show including a robot, and of course a darbuka as percussion instrument, like every Turkish entry since Sertab Erener won with Every Way That I Can. I am talking about the Turkish Linkin Park, it's Manga with We Could Be The Same.
I see you dancing like a star, no matter how different we are. For all this time, I've been loving you, don't even know your name. For just one night, we could be the same, no matter what they say.
We were robbed. Okay, I know what you're thinking. We've got to the last song and there's been no Hard Rock Hallelujah. So it's definitely that, right? Well, actually, 1 year earlier, there was another act that was paying tribute to another style of 80s rock music, namely glam rock, featuring badass riffs and probably one of the most catchy choruses in all of Eurovision. This song is a guaranteed earworm. It is, of course, Norway's 2005 entry, the one and only Wigwam with In My Dreams. Well, now that you've seen the list, let us know in the comments whether or not you agree with the picks and what you would have picked instead.
Well, I'll give it to you. Wigwam was awesome. The rest of your list, it sucked, dude. Where was Kabat? Super concentrated Eurovision dad energy. And I see your Turco Linkin Park, and I raise you Georgian Linkin Park. And the Finns reincarnating Ronnie James Dio. Well, this video sucks. So go watch our other Eurovision picks here, where we try to find the best Eurovision song of the last 20 years. And Bert lets me talk more. Come on, I binged 20 years of Eurovision for you. So give it a shot.